playoffs. All right, again, proud of our guys for handling a short week, 2 games in 5 days, and achieving the goal, which is to win the game. Really proud of that. But did a lot of good things individually, but we still got a lot of work to do. Got to keep improving. We got to find a way to put 4 quarters together. That is for sure. And it's good to see us be good enough to be able to compensate for one phase of the game or another. But if we're going to compete for this league, we got to play more complementary football. And so a lot of good things, but a lot of room for improvement. And I'm glad we got a normal week this week. A lot to correct, a lot to teach, and evaluate as we keep moving forward with our season here. Another home game. So hopefully, again, a good full week of practice here. We could make some strides and find a way to put 4 quarters together. Really pleased with how we started offensively. 4 out of 5 drives in the first half, touchdowns. Opening drive of the second half, touchdown. And then we kind of stalled there in the second half through the combination of penalties. We had a couple really critical big drops, had the interception, and then really the time of possession for the other team defensively, just poor job getting the ball back. So we only had 59 plays, so we were efficient. That was a positive. And again, 5.2 a carry. We made some big plays, 10.5 a completion. A lot of guys touched the ball. DJ, I think, took another step forward. Good to see him have a game where he made a lot of plays, throwing in, running, and he was 21 of 27. We had 3 drops. So, did some good things and missed a few plays as well. No sacks on the OL. We did have a few pressures, but only 3 negative yards. So that was an improvement from Monday night for sure. So we did some things, and we continue. That's 2 games in a row. We've been really good on 3rd down and 4th down. So we were 6 of 11 yesterday, and we were really good at Georgia Tech as well. So we're doing some good things. Again, and just early in the year, we just got to keep building and try again. I thought we started fast. That was something we wanted to get done, something we didn't do. But the defense started slow. So we just got to get it all in the same direction here and, again, start complimenting each other. And I think we can take another step. But a lot of things we got to keep improving on. I was disappointed again with the penalties and a couple missed plays, put the ball in jeopardy a couple times. Defensively, just really just disappointed in how we played. We were they were 2 of 16 Monday night on 3rd down and 10 of 18 on Saturday afternoon. And just too many easy throws. We obviously didn't play the screens well at all. Didn't play the quick game well. Just a poor start. And, just did not like how we played defensively at all. The only thing that I would say, and there's a lot to be said, at the end of the day, it's about points. And we were outstanding in the red zone. Really, really good in the red zone, really good in goal line, really good on 4th down. We did create 2 turnovers. So all those are positives. So they did compete and keep them out of the end zone. But, kind of a tale of 2 games. I did not think we played near with the juice defensively that we did Monday night. So, again, thankful we got a good week to coach and teach and clean some things up and see if we can put it all together Saturday night in the Valley. So disappointed with the turnover on punt return. That was just a poor decision. But, again, a lot of good individual things, but lots of room for improvement for us to compete for this league. We certainly going to have to improve in a lot of areas as we keep moving forward. Injury-wise, we came through pretty good. I think most everybody, with you guys kind of banged up, but nobody that I anticipate anything serious with. So with that, I'll take your questions.
Hey, Coach, it's Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. After watching the film, is it fair to say, do you think that was probably the best game that DJ has had since he was a freshman?
I mean, probably statistically. I thought he kind of finished well last year. Might not have been statistically, beautiful, but he did some good things for us down the stretch. But it's definitely statistically wise, quarterback rating, completion percentage, all that. Had 3 drops, so he's making plays with his legs. He's just very confident. He's really been much more poised in the pocket. Great awareness. Good to see him attack down the field. We had some big plays down the field, and that's obviously a part of our offense that we struggled with last year. So good to see us pick up and do some things that I saw us finish the game with Monday night. So again, we went 4 out of 5 drives there to finish in Georgia Tech, and 5 out of the first 6. So 9 out of 11 drives there, scoring points. I really like the rhythm that we got into. Just frustrating. We didn't, first of all, get the ball like I would like to have got the ball in the second half, but just some really critical penalties. We had a big play to Antonio and called back because we got a guy down the field. We had a couple big drops that kills momentum. We had a bad interception. So we didn't have many opportunities. So kind of stalled us out there in the second half. But I like what he's doing. I mean, he's off to a good start. 2 games don't make a season. We got a long way to go. He's got a lot he's got to keep improving on. We're coaching them all hard, and as far as how we critique them and grade them. But definitely a really good night. Super proud of him, and just how he's competing and how he's leading.
Dabo, with the defense, I'm sorry, this is Matt. With the defense, you say, hey, we just maybe had a rough night, some things didn't go our way, or did you see some things that you're worried about moving forward?
Well, I mean, it was, like I said, a tale of two nights. I mean, we played really good defense Monday night, 2 of 16 on 3rd down, and then we turn around and we just, again, we want to give Furman a lot of credit. They had a good plan, and we just did not do the little things right. We did not play leverage well. We didn't play with our hands well. Just did not compete and challenge the receivers like we need to. So we busted. I mean, we played man coverage and turned some guys loose, especially on the screens. So there's a lot that we got to improve on, and it'll make us better. There's no doubt. I know who we are. Saw it Monday night, but we did not. We did not play anywhere near what I expect and what I know we're capable of, and so that was disappointing. We got to be better for sure. Too many easy throws and easy access. So it's definitely things we got to improve on. Nothing that we can't fix.
Coach, it's Trevor again. Cade fit a really nice pass into a tight window against Georgia Tech on that one drive he had. He tried to squeeze another one in there between 3 defenders yesterday. It was incomplete, hit the ground. But does he have do you see him do that often enough, I guess, in practice that you feel pretty good about that decision, even on your end of the field, between a few defenders like that?
Well, no, that was definitely not a good decision. But as far as just his confidence and his ability to make, all the throws and make plays, I feel good about that. But the more and more he plays, the more and more we have the opportunity to coach him and grow, and he'll learn from that for sure.
Hey, Coach, it's David Hood with TigerNet. I heard a lot of great things about the offensive line in camp, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag. I think even you've said that so far. How do you get them to take that next step, and what do you need to see out of them this week and in the next game?
Well, they keep, I think they took another step this week. We were 5.2 a carry, and we if you really know what you're looking at, you saw some unblocked guys make some hits, and that's on us to exploit that. We had several plays where we had them blocked, and the unblocked guy is there, safety insert down and things like that. But we just got to keep playing. I mean, we got to be nice to have a good full week of practice this week and get into some rhythm there. And, the more tape you have of live action, the more you can improve. So they're going to continue to get better. I do like the fact they've only given up 1 sack in 2 games. Of course, we, like everybody, we've had some pressure, but, they've had 1 sack and on the offensive line. So I think we've done some good things there. And as a result, I think DJ's gotten more and more confident in the pocket and managing the pocket, poising the pocket. But we just got to keep playing and keep, gelling and working together and practicing the way you got to practice to improve.
Yeah, but you mentioned defensively not having the juice. Just was that kind of surprising with the veterans you have on that side of the ball and the leadership you have over there?
I think for sure. I mean, I just didn't think I didn't think we played with the same energy and passion that we did Monday night, and that's my responsibility to make sure that we got that.
Hey, Dabo, this is Davis with Clemson Insider. Just curious how XT is progressing with his foot. Is there any chance that he will play this week against Louisiana Tech?
He's progressing really good, and he's I don't really know to answer your question. He's close, and we got a long week ahead. We'll see where he's at.
Hey, Dabo, it's Anna with Clemson 24/7. I know you said last night you might find out today or tomorrow about Adam Randall's status for this weekend. I just was wondering if you had heard anything from the trainers.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be green light and ready to go. So good to get him back. And again, this will be he's been practicing and doing all that, but we'll probably have him on some type of pitch count, I'm sure. But he will be cleared to go play this week. So excited about getting him back in the fold and getting him going.
Yeah, but it seemed like Cade's eyes lit up the other day just talking about Adam. Just what do you expect from him? I know he's a freshman. This will be his first action and maybe even a pitch count. But just what do you expect from him, and what do you think he'll bring to the offense?
Well, he's tough. He's a tough kid. He's obviously a big, strong body, but he is a freshman. Not only is he a freshman, he's a freshman coming off an injury. But I'm thankful he was able to get a lot of spring practice in, and so I think he does have a visual of what it looks like and what he can do. But he just got to work his way back into good playing shape and the rotation and all that stuff. But I mean, he just brings a great competitiveness. He's a great finisher on the ball. He's a big, strong body. He can really run. Again, as I said last night, he's not going to make us worse. That's for sure. But I don't expect him to show up and be mid-season form either. I think we got to be smart with him and we'll make sure we bring him along at the right pace.
Coach, it's Trevor again. Barrett Carter had a great game on Monday night, followed that up with his first career interception yesterday. How pleased are you with the start that he's had to the season?
Well, he's just a really good player. I mean, just a very conscientious kid, can do a lot of things. It was great to see him get that interception. That's just a great hustle play, again, getting to the ball. Good tackler, just has good awareness of the game, great instincts for the game. So off to a good start, good 2 games. I mean, still some things that he needs to clean up as well. But, man, he's just going to keep getting better and better for sure.
Anybody else for Coach?
Yeah, Dabo, you mentioned some of the completions that were too easy. Just was that positioning? Just kind of what did you see on some of those plays? And I guess just what did you think of the secondary's play overall?
Yeah, just poor leverage. Just giving up. Inside when you're supposed to be inside leverage and not lining up properly and giving easy access. I mean, just all technique things that we can clean up. So definitely got to get better there. We played very base, very vanilla, and again, not a lot of time, this week, and but we'll learn from it. Again, it's good for some of the things that happen because it'll make us better in several areas, I believe. So Furman, I thought, did an excellent job. I mean, a really, really good job trying to cut us, trying to screen us, and just, a lot of quick game stuff, not really wanting to let our front get going. And so that's other people are going to try to do the same thing. So it'll be good for us to learn and grow from it.
Hey, Dabo, it's Chapel Fowler with the State. You mentioned kind of riding the hot hand at running back in camp. Through 2 games, have the carries kind of sorted out as you'd expect? What's kind of your assessment of that group so far?
Yeah, I mean, we only had 59 plays. That's probably the biggest disappointment. And again, that's just a product of what we did defensively in the second half. Just couldn't seem to quite get the ball back. And then we missed on a few opportunities. But it just, you come right out of the gate. Right open to drive, man. Shipley, bam, 3 big plays in a row. And so they're all doing some things. They're all making big plays. They all are doing what I thought they'd do, and we'll keep grinding. And maybe somebody completely separates. I don't know, but I don't really, as I've said many times, I don't foresee a situation where we're not going to need all 3 of those guys to be strong contributors as we move forward. Really good players. We did miss a block, got a quarterback hit, got a drop at running back. So there's stuff to improve for all of them, but all 3 of them are just great competitors, great kids, very conscientious.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, I don't believe Will Putnam had a bad snap yesterday. How did he grade, and how would you assess the communication on the offensive line so far?
Good. There was a couple of schematic things that we had a little challenge with yesterday that we got to clean up as coaches. Again, a couple of good little schemes that Furman had that will make us better. But yeah, we had good snaps, and he graded really well. Trent Howard got in there, I think, for about 10 snaps and as well. So, no real issues, other than just Monday night, that first game with the one hot snap, then we had one low snap. But other than that, man, really good for his first year doing it.
Dabo, with Blake Miller, did you feel like he bounced back and did what you were hoping from him?
Yep, he did. He's not, he's not going to win the Outland just yet, but he really played better, and I was proud of him. I mean, he made some really good strides, and that's what I wanted to see. He's a same thing. A very talented young man, got a lot of bright days ahead for him, but he cares a lot. It's good to see him bounce back with a really good winning performance, and hopefully something he can gain some confidence from and keep building.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Appreciate it.